All right, everybody, we are live again. Dynasty Mirror Search for Huru. And this afternoon, there's some background noise. Okay, there we go. This afternoon, we have the sister Ketty on with us, and today's topic is time to bridge the gap and heal the hostility wound amongst us, Black people of the diaspora. Ketty, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone, for watching. My name is kettlycasir. I am a mother of five. I'm a nurse. Five, three adults and two teenagers. Uh, I came to the state when I was 10 years old. I pretty much grew up here.
Tell everybody where you're from.
I am originally from Haiti. It used to be Pearl of the Island. Haiti used to be Pearl of the Island. Since 1985, I don't know what Haiti has gotten into. But I am originally from Haiti. I'm from the northern part of Haiti. I'm from Cap Haitien. I grew up here. I came when I was 10 years old, and my whole career life has been here. Um, that's pretty much it. Mother of five, workaholic, and I love what you're doing. You're doing a wonderful job. I'm very proud of you, and thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for yes,
Eshe, Eshe.
yes, and thank you so much for having me on your show this morning. It is a pleasure.
Hopefully, our other Haitian friend, Nadup, comes into the chat room. She's in Florida with you. She's in closer to Miami though, I believe.
Who?
Nadup, Nadup. She's Haitian. No. She's closer to Orlando. How far are you from Orlando? How far is Jacksonville from
Oh,
Orlando?
it's about I'll say about 2 hours.
Okay, yeah. So we have another fellow Haitian friend, Nadup. She's a regular, so hopefully she might jump into the chat. I know she has some family issues she had to attend to. So, but sister, what so what's been your experience since you've been here? You know, you've been here for a while now. What's been your experience?
Well, I coming to the state and I'll say 30 plus years ago. Yes, I have a lot of experience. I have a lot of things that I can talk about.
Hmm.
The experience was, I will tell you, I will tell you that first of all, America is beautiful.
Hmm.
America has a lot of opportunities. America has a lot of potential. I don't know an immigrant that will come from another country and come here in America and for you not to appreciate America for what it is. My experience growing up in America, it's big. It's big.
Okay.
So if you don't mind, can you be a bit specific as far as
Well, I
experience?
mean, okay, so you came from Haiti and you went to Miami, right? Because that's like the
Yes.
landing spot for all the Haitians that when they come to America, right?
Yes, I came to Miami. I lived in Miami actually 20 years, and then now I am currently living in Jacksonville, and I've been in Jacksonville for the past 15 years.
So you were in Miami when Two Live Crew just came out.
Oh yes, and you know what? Their music it's never old. It's still as lively as they did it back in the 90s, 91, 92. Yes, and I
Okay,
was
so
a teenager then, so
yeah.
you know I was along with them dancing.
Yeah, so you were in Miami when they was just when it was just popping off with Poison Clan. I see a Poison Clan, uh, Two Live
Uncle
Crew.
Lil, I forgot the other one. He got shot in 99 behind the 99 gym station. He was also a king to uncle to Luther Campbell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. If you could explain how the black Haitians are treated in Haiti versus the white Cubans.
Um yes, and Haiti, we have colorism. I think colorism was in the midst of our revolution. It was there. And it has never gone away. Um the darker you are in Haiti, the
Hmm.
darker you are, the less unfortunate that you are as far as financial wise, you are at the bottom of the barrel. Even if
Mm-hmm.
you're well educated and highly educated, you're still at the bottom of the barrel. Yes, any I would say anything, anybody that is light skinned in Haiti till this day is considered to be of a high rank, high class.
Mm.
Um, Even though they may not know how to read and write, they cater to them. So
Mm-hmm.
indeed, the Cubans are treated well in Haiti. They love Haiti.
You
They
said okay. No, no. I'm talking about the white Cubans in Miami, but you're saying white
Oh,
Cubans
I thought
in
you said
Haiti
in
too.
Haiti. Oh, I thought you said in
Well,
Haiti.
no, I'm
I'm sorry.
asking it like in Miami. How are
Oh
the?
yes, in Miami. Oh yes, in Miami. Now let me tell you, in Miami, yes, the Cuban versus the Haitian in Miami. Yes,
All right.
I will tell you that they still follow the same footstep as the white people are doing in the United States. The
Mm-hmm.
oppression is still there. The prejudice is still there, and yes, and they the treatment is not good. The treatment is
Mm-hmm.
not good, and they have a bad habit. They have a bad habit of preferring sometimes Haitian to do their dirt.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Over certain group. Yes, they would. Yes, the treatment is not good, and of course they cater to them more. And when you're doing the comparison of Little Haiti and their area, yes, it's a little bit more advanced, but they have, how would I say it? They have connection. They have um all sort of all sort of things that can help them to kind of like get out of some barriers and obstacles. As far okay, in comparison, let's say a Haitian would get on a boat, a group of Haitian would get on a boat.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that they come with on that particular boat is the knowledge of in their brain. And Haiti is mostly the well-to-do that go to college and universities and stuff like that. So when they come on the boat, they pretty much have nothing to offer but
Mm-hmm.
to come here and become successful. And I was told that was one of the main reason why the U.S. government don't too much favor the Haitian coming here, because when they come here, they need so much help before they can get on their feet. But on the Cuban defense, when they do get here, a lot of them, are already well educated in Cuba. So that I have to give to them. But as far as assimilating, yes, they come here. They do because of their connection, because of they can easily, I guess, they don't have to face any redlining. They don't have to face any prejudice, when it comes to borrow, money from a bank. So they do progress a little bit at a faster rate than the Haitian. But the Haitian, when they do come here, they of course, the only thing that they can, the only achievement that most of them can achieve is the education, and a lot of them do great. A lot of them they do go to school, they get the masters, the bachelors, and the PhDs and all of that, and now we're in politics. Now we're in all walks of life. We're in doctors, lawyers. We're in all walks of life, and like any other black people. If you give them a chance, if you help them, if they can do better. We can achieve. We can do great things. Yes.
Mm. Shout out to everybody in the chat room. Somebody in the chat room said, "But why would you praise America after what Hillary Clinton done to Haiti? Like, what are your thoughts on that?"
Yeah, I mean, America, by all means, America is not the government. That's a different entity. You people, you black and white, and some white people, you guys are very different from the government. Yes, indeed, Hillary is not my face. Excuse my French. I do not like the bitch. I'm sorry. Because I've never liked her. I've always felt like she was, even when she came in 1992, I felt some type of way about her. And when I learned everything that I learned about Hillary Clinton, she's a pure witch to me. To me. Yes, Hillary actually right now has her brother who used to be a tow truck driver.
Well, he died. I think.
Many
I think. I
hours
think.
old.
I think. I think her brother. One of her brothers died, right?
I'm not sure if that's the one that's died, but I know the one who used to be the tow truck driver in the state. He's running a gold mine. He's running all kind of raw materials. And first and foremost, I would like to let the audience know, Haiti is very rich when it comes to natural resources, when it comes to raw material. There was studies upon studies that shows that the fertilizer, the land, the agriculture land that we have in Haiti is enough to feed America, South America, and the surrounding island.
Mm-hmm.
I've had Payson. So I've seen several documentaries on several Payson. Private, you know how you go home and you do your little home videos,
Mm-hmm.
and you asking the surrounding people, little stuff about the area. I've
Right.
had several videos that I've seen where the Payson would tell us every night they would see load of truck, load of this, pack, and teeth don't feel during the daytime. How you said, not sloppy, but clumsy still.
Mm-hmm.
That's still during the day.
Mm-hmm.
A smart stiller, you don't a smart thief, you don't
Mm-hmm.
still during the day. And
Right.
the peasant would say they would see lot of trucks going out, they don't know where, and they don't never see those trucks, those big trucks during the daytime. They're taking our
Right.
raw materials, they're taking everything, and the Clinton's brother, okay, the Hillary Clinton brother, is part of that, and now he is filthy rich, okay. They are not good. They're not good to the country. The Clinton Foundation, all that. You know how we black people we loved him. The Haitian was madly in love with the Clinton because in 1975 they went to their honeymoon in Haiti. The Clinton father was always some kind of big political shots going back and forth in Haiti. And then you know what? That Dinus,
Yeah.
I really appreciate you, and we
Thank
need
you.
a billion more like you. You know
Mm.
what? Because we need group like you. We need people like you to change our narrative. We need people like you to bring us, to expose us, so that the mainstream people can really have a grasp on their own. We cannot rely on the mainstream media. Why? Because when the patient goes in and show all these videos, you get to see all the little details, all the little stuff that they're not showing on television. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You get to see all that. Yes, the Hillary Clintons, they're not good at all. They're not good at all. They suck the natural resources. I don't know if anybody recall. It's not in the history book, but you can look that up and research it. Haiti used to sell cocoa, coffee, banana produces to America back in the 1890, 1910, 20, 30, up all the way to 1970. Mass production used to come. And I remember as a little girl, first of all, I was born in Haiti, but at the age of 4, I went to Turks and Caicos and lived there for 4 years. And then I went back to Haiti when my mom was coming to the state. I went back to Haiti and at 9 years old, and then I stayed within maybe 12 months or 13 months, and then I came back to the state. But when I was there, I would tell you, every single village that you would go to, you would see produce all over. When it's that season, you would see it all over. But unfortunately, they take the natural resources. They take they between the people that don't have a source of power, they use the trees as a source of power. Between them, you know, and between what the Clinton and everybody else is doing, all the mining and all of that, they just jack up the country. And for those who may not know, also, I want you guys to research that. Um, the material that they do the fighting jet with, the material that they do the space shuttle with, you only find them in those two material in mass production in South Africa and in Haiti. So they will always have puppet government. They will always have they would always want their way to get access to these things. So that's why when people like you guys come, people like you, Dynasty, work like that, and showing the country and the potential and speak to the local, you know, you bringing little stuff to Main Street to us who cannot do no travel. I don't know if I talk a little bit too much or if
No, no, no,
if I lose
please, go
track
ahead,
or if I
go ahead,
lose track.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So that's that. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Guys, let's hit this like button as you come to the chat room. We have 118 people watching and 51 likes. Please hit that like button. Now, your experience with the Dominican Republic as a Haitian, can you speak on that at all?
Yes, I can speak on that. I can speak on that,
Mm-hmm.
and all that comes from the colorism.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I love Killer Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Killer Mike said, I went to Dominican Republic and I told the guy he's a very nice looking black man, and the guy was like, "How do you know, nigga?" Because I'm sorry, my French, nigga, because
Okay.
I'm fucking looking at you. That's how I know. That was
Mm-hmm.
very funny, hilarious. But yes, um, any little light skin, any little light skin, any little less coarse hair,
Mm-hmm.
any interaction that you have with them, any interaction whatsoever. They think they're better than you. They think they're more than you. They think they're not black, and they think. I've had several Haitian friends, especially nurses that I work with that used to live in Dominican Republic. That will tell. They will tell you that they will tell you living in Dominican Republic. If you need to get something done, you got to go find your light skinned friend. It's just like right now in the state. You got to find a white person to go and speak for. But it's not like that 100%. But sometimes when you a black person and you with a white person, you go somewhere, they're highly likely not gonna follow you. You see what I'm saying? I don't. You understand? So that's how it is in Dominican Republic. They do not, especially those who've never traveled. Those who have never traveled. They've never traveled. They've never been anywhere. That's all they know, and they all know that they're all white. They all know that their ancestors come from Spain. Yes, you can find some harsh treatment, but until of course they leave the state, the country, they've gone to New York or elsewhere where people are telling them, "Honey, you're not black, you're not white, you're not Spanish. If anything, you're more black or indigenous." Then they can kind of change a little bit. But yes, the the hostility is that strong, and I will tell you, we need to find a way we need to find a way to break the gap. We need to
Mm.
find a way to build bridges among us. The hostility that is there in Dominican Republic with Haitian, they need people like you. Seriously, they need people like you that would go over there and talk to them if and and find out.
I don't know. I would have to talk to them over here because those brainwashed Dominicans are dangerous.
Yes, over there they are. But maybe I don't know. Maybe
You got to bring them
yeah,
over
yeah. We'll
here.
start. Maybe we can start here. And not
Yeah,
only them here,
out
look
here.
at me, right. I'm sorry.
They're dangerous. We'll have to start here.
Yeah, we do have to start here. We do have to start here. But you would find a lot of the older generation, not even old, not that old. I mean, I'm 41 years old, not that old. But you have people in my age group, 41, 30, 40, 30s, that would go around in 2019 and tell you they're not black. And
Mm.
I'm like, and they'll tell, and then you see the deep curls. I just find out I'm a nurse, and we read a lot of articles all the time. They always have little articles that come out because in nursing school or medical school, they don't always cover everything. So you find yourself always be reading, 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 reading stuff. Guess what I find out? It was to my shockness. I find out that anybody with curls, anytime you see anyone with any type of curls, whether they're from Denmark, Norway, South Dakota, North Dakota, Maine, they got to have this as characteristic, a trait of black, of the melanin. So I said to myself, when I read it, I was like, oh my goodness. I said, whoa. Well, a lot of people before they go to those KKK rally, they're gonna have to do a DNA because I've seen a lot of people with curls, and they don't know that. They don't know that. It's just like, excuse my expression again. If you see a woman with nice, beautiful hip, and Denmark, and Norway, South Dakota, North Dakota, or a man with a big penis, he didn't just get it out of nowhere. No, Listen, that's the power of the melanin.
Oh.
Black magic. Our DNA is
Oh.
here to stay. So yes, indeed, the Dominican, they know we need to address them. We need to let them know. You know, it's a global black movement. We need everybody in. Okay, we need everybody in. We've been oppressed for far too long. We've been we've been oppressed for far too long, and we are from, you know, greatness. You know, I mean, God has truly blessed the African continent, and our slaves, they turned the whole Caribbean into mini Africa. Mini Africa. I know many African that have gone to the Caribbean, and they say, "Oh my goodness, I felt like I am home." I mean, they can relate. They can relate. So I am so proud. I cannot stop telling you that how much I am so proud of you. And please, guys, do like. It's not gonna cost you anything. Do
Mm.
like the video. Subscribe to the video. Invite friends to the video because he's doing a great job. Very powerful.
Mm.
Very powerful.
So Ketty, how do we bridge this gap? How do we bridge this gap?
I've been saying, I truly
Mhm.
believe that communication, and that's one thing that we learn in nursing school. Communication is everything. Right now, you almost at 60,000 subscribers.
Mhm.
You are you building you building your bridges.
Mhm.
I need to do my part. Like Julius Selo Malema said,
Mm.
he's one of my oh my goodness, the day I shake his hand and your hand, I can die and just go to heaven. But anyway, like Julius Malema said, we can start with the mental. With the mental. You on a job, you see the diversity, learn about the culture, learn about the heritage. Like a lot of us in the state, we don't know about the African American experience. It was never taught in school. It was never taught in school. They just brush up. Some schools that are more predominantly white, they don't even it's not even brush up. So you if you meet a foreigner on the job, break time. Make it a productive conversation. Let's bring build the bridges. Let's try to get stop the gap that is the obstacles that makes us so different. Let's put our differences away. Let's don't let our boat stop. Differentiate us because at the end of the day, literally we're one. So how can we do it? How can we do it? At school, at work, and church. You have, the churches, they're pretty much separate as well, And it
Mhm.
starts from the pastors, it starts from the school teachers, it starts from authority, it starts from, all walks of life. So we're gonna have to do. We have to take it up with ourselves. We have to take it up with ourselves to say we got to build the bridge. We got to, take the gap out. We got to stop the hostility. We got to do it. We got to get them and do it. We got to do it. I don't
Mhm.
know.
Okay. Now, just continue on to speaking Little Haiti. Like speak on Little Haiti in Miami. Like what made Little Haiti so unique, and is Little Haiti being gentrified in Miami today?
Indeed, it is. Indeed. It's a lot of stories. It's a lot of stories. Something I tell you with my mom house. They come in, they offer 4 or 5 times what the amount of the value of
Mhm.
that particular uh thing that they want. Um, and the lack of money. People are getting the education, they're moving out. They're going elsewhere because here, I mean, in Miami, it's very expensive. Can you imagine a 2 bedroom when I was living in Miami in 2003, 2002? A 2 bedroom that I used to pay maybe 750 or
Mhm.
$800 a month is
Mhm.
actually right now 1,300. I mean, it's not.
Now, the
Where's
same
the
thing here in
trend?
Atlanta. Same thing here in Atlanta.
I'm sorry.
Same thing here in Atlanta.
Wow.
In the city of Atlanta, like near downtown, before I left in '08, you could get a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, $700 a month. Now those same 2 bedroom, 2 baths are like 14, 1500.
Wow. Well, it is getting there because that's exactly what's going on in Miami. Because when I was in Miami, I was a CNA. I was a CNA in Miami, and I was making. Keep in mind, I'm paying that rent, and I was making uh $7.10. But when I moved to Jacksonville in
Yeah, oh, he
2004,
says he said $7.10.
yes, in 2003, I was making $7.10
Oh,
in the heart of Miami. We stayed our house, I stayed by my mother's house, and that area was like El Portal. They call it El Portal, or almost a little bit above Little Haiti.
mm,
Um, it's in 82nd Street, like on 79th Street is the most popular street. The 79th Street is the most popular. I used to stay on 83rd. My mother stayed on 82nd.
mhm,
But anyway, I was working as a CNA. I was making $7 an hour, $7.10, and even if I do 3 days of overtime at 8 hours because there were 8 hour shifts, I
mhm,
can't even come home with $800 every 2 weeks. But when I moved to Jacksonville, the pay got a little bit better. I got, they start off, 12.75. Plus, we had no shift differential in Miami. We have shift differential here, no weekend in Miami, and we had weekend differential here. And
mhm,
then I moved to a 4 bedroom here in Jacksonville in 2004, a 4 bedroom for like 810, 810,
mhm,
$8.10. Oh yeah, no, I'm sorry, $810. I'm sorry,
mhm, mhm.
$810. Yes, but I'm sorry, it was a little bit different. And of course, if I work overtime, it was nice. But Jacksonville right now is getting to be the same way too as well. But yes, the as far as the Little Haiti, because of lack of money, because of we don't have so much institution that would really help the city grow, and because of course everybody's pretty much leaving Miami because it's too expensive, um, and because a lot of and we have so much goes on in there, and so I would say they pretty much taking Little Haiti from us. They literally taking Little Haiti. Haiti's not what it used to be as far as now. Because when I go back, I'm like, oh my goodness, where's Little Haiti? We still have that one market and on 59th Street, Northeast Second Avenue. We still stand there. I've seen a lot of great things happen there. A lot of great events. But of course, maybe just when we're having the May 18, little here and there, the Haitian come out and stuff like that. But as far as I would tell you, it is not as progressive as Little Havana, the Cuban area. And keep in mind, in those Spanish areas, not only Cuban there, it's all Spanish people because, it kind of like make it easy for them to be
Right.
around because, speaking Spanish, Latin food. They probably can easily, if they're from Guatemala, if they're from
Mhm.
Ecuador, if they're from, anywhere, Peru, Colombia, they can easily assimilate with these people because they speak the language and you know what I'm saying? So the opportunity is a little bit different than Little Haiti. Yes, hello, Little Haiti is pretty much collapsing. I would say until
Mm.
we unite and you know we're we bring some change.
Mm. So how was the relationship when you were in Miami? How was the relationship between the Haitians and the regular Black American community?
The relationship between the regular with the Haitian with the Black American. I would okay. When I first moved to when I first moved to Haiti from when I first moved to Miami from Haiti,
Hmm.
um one of the biggest problem that I think we had was a cultural shock. A cultural shock. Because in Haiti we have uniform. We wear uniform to school.
Right. I could
We
only
wear
imagine.
uniform to
I could
school.
only imagine what they was wearing in public schools in Miami back in the '90s. I could only
Yes,
imagine.
yes. You can have some shocking pictures.
Hmm.
So imagine I come from Haiti. I was about to be 11 years old, and I would tell you when my mother, first, you know, of course, letting us that we're gonna go to school and stuff like that. I was so excited when I got to school and I see all these Black American, and I was very excited. I couldn't wait to become their friends and everything and assimilate and blah blah blah. But guess what my mother did?
What
My
you do?
mother had a church black shoes on me, a bright red, like you went to a wedding. You're not familiar with these little clothes because they don't sell them anymore. They used to sell them in Panama, Puerto Rico,
Mm-hmm.
these little Asian clothes. She had a little bright red little clothes, those little church clothes on me. And she
Mm-hmm.
had the ribbon, like four ribbons on my head
Mm-hmm.
with barrettes. And then she had, of course, a red socks in my feet. And listen, I
You went to school and they were just getting on you.
on that gym, I went. They put the whole school on the gym because we were trying to find a schedule. Everybody was like, I didn't know what they were saying. I thought yesterday was Sunday. I thought yesterday was Sunday. I thought yesterday's that. I thought you go to church.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, and we had going to school and okay, going to school. Most of our confrontation with Black American is the cultural shock.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't only me. It was everywhere, every year, every semester. You get picked on because of the way you dress, because you cannot speak English, because you tuck your pants inside, you wear a
Mm-hmm.
belt, or because it was a lot. The confrontation was always something like that. It was always a fight. It was always, you know, hostility among us with the Black Americans.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess that's when they decided and they said to themselves, like over the years in 1993, 94, they created the Zopound because there was too much issues and stuff like that. And then,
Created to who? The what?
they created the Zopound gang that started in Miami, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach,
Oh, is that a
Boca.
Haitian gang? Is that a Haitian gang?
That's a Haitian gang. Yeah, that's a Haitian gang.
Okay.
Yeah. And they were doing a lot of the killing, of the Black American and stuff like that. And it was very chaotic. And so it was always a hostility between the Haitians and the Black American as far as how you dress, how you eat. And I will tell you, this is what I think. This is what I know. First of all, the mainstream media play a role on that. It wasn't only just how we dress, how we look, how we stuff like that. It's the mainstream media. This mainstream media has a lot to do with it. The mainstream media would show Haiti dirty, kids are outside, butt naked, we barely have things to eat. They never show the good
Yeah,
part.
okay, what did he? I saw this one show one day, series one day, and they were showing Haitians eating dirt cookies. Like I know that's some bullshit. I know ain't nobody eating no dirt cookies. You know what I'm talking about? Dirt cookies.
Yes, I do. Let me tell you something. I am picker myself. That medical term for it in the medical field is called pica. Pica. Pica.
Mm-hmm.
Pica mean, and it mostly affect women. It's not men too much, but mainly affect women. Where women, they like to eat dirt, they like to eat charcoal, starch, um, ice, and stuff like that.
Eat
That play
charcoal.
that they do in Haiti, they do it as a mass. It's for mass, but people also can eat it because that's pick up people, not regular people. Because that is, imagine, keep in mind that dirt has bacteria. The dirt it's a clay. It has bacteria. It has
Mm-hmm.
all sort of things, and it causes severe constipation.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's something that you see a lot of pregnant women they like to eat, and even after they're not pregnant, a lot of women, like I said, you eat it. Here in the state, you see a lot of women they're eating ice all the time. They're
Right.
eating starch, cornstarch, and stuff like that. They used to eat it. It's eatable. It's not gonna kill you right away. But no, Haitian don't eat dirt. No,
Mm-hmm.
Haitian don't eat dirt. But they do sell it. It's something that you can go to any Haitian market and buy, and you can make mass with it. What they usually do it use it for is when you have chicken pox, and they would take it if they don't have starch. They like to use starch, but if they
Mm-hmm.
don't have starch, they would take it and then take the leaves because we Haitian we love leaves. We always go in the bush to go find our medicine. We always in the bush, and we always have oral, uh, storytelling on what bush is good. So, from generation, I lose all my lists that I knew. All the ones that I knew, I kind of forget them now. But you can easily find somebody in the community and say, hey, I need this. Where can I find that? Oh, okay, let's go to the bush and let's go get it. You see what I'm saying? Even weed. When I was growing up in Haiti, after 3 days of rain, weed are all over. Marijuana all over. Trust me. So they would use it with the leaves and then like make a massage thingy all over the body. And also they can eat it. So of course that those BBC, white people whitewash. They went to Haiti and whitewash the story and make people feel like they eat dirt. No, we don't eat dirt. Like I said, the mainstream media causes a lot of problem and confliction that we have now. Is this as well? The mainstream media also tell the foreigners, Black Americans sell drugs, Black Americans don't go to school, Black Americans are lazy, Black Americans are this, Black Americans are that. So you have the Haitian also telling their kids, don't bring Black American in my house, don't be friends with Black Americans because they're going to introduce you to selling drugs, they're going to introduce you to, gang, and, they have HIV, they're going to give you HIV. So, yeah, it was those kind of story that was going on. But that's why I will never stop saying that. And I don't want you to ever get tired of me saying it. That's why I am so proud of your work. Please support him. Mercy. If you are for change, if you want change, and I know your work that you have done throughout the YouTubes that I've been watching, I've seen you've done great things. Please support and like the videos. Even if it's a one-time support, do it. If you could do it monthly, do it. Because we need people like you. We need it. So now, right now, we have to kick out the mainstream media. Rush them out in the midst of us. We have to rush the mainstream. They're the main problem. Because right now, we need to know that anywhere you go, whether I'm Haitian, whether you're Black American, anywhere you go, you will get the same treatment among the white people. You will get the same treatment. And we need to know your history. We need to know your experience. And African American experience in the United States gives me goosebumps and also want to send me on a rampage with a machete. Because Haitian, us Haitian, we don't have guns because we don't have access to guns. But every Haitian, especially in Haiti, always have a machete behind the door.
Real quick, let me let me read this. Sheikh Sise says one of the greatest tragedies of the world is that no one speaks African languages. Africans speak in proverbs all day. So legendary. I speak Wolof. All right, Nagadef, brother Sheikh Nagadef, and I will be in Senegal in October for Maga. I'll be there in October for Maga. And shout out to Chima Madu. Thank you for the super chat, brother. All right, go ahead, Ketty.
Yeah, I didn't hear the question. I'm sorry.
It wasn't a question. It was a statement.
Oh, it was a statement. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because we have to build the bridge, and it's not a one time. It's not just to watch your video and that's it, and then go mind your business. It's not about watching the videos and go mind your business. It's not about that. It's not about watch a video one time. Oh, that was a nice video. Oh, I like that. It was a nice thing. Oh, I like that. It's not all about that. It's about on a daily basis. We have to breathe. We have to think. We have to dream. We have to do everything about it to bring the change. Because the mainstream media are the one that caused the problem. Okay, they're letting us know Black American this, Black American that, Black American this, Black American that. And they're letting you know Haitian this, Haitian that. We do voodoo. One of the biggest things. Out of 11 million people, it's only 15, not even 15%, 10% that do the voodoo. And right now, and I used to believe that their voodoo was bad. I used to believe that voodoo is bad, voodoo is this, voodoo is bad. No, based on research, based on research, I found out that the Bible is our book that they whitewash. The religion that they have, the Arab religion and the Christian religion, is our religion that they whitewash. And they're telling you this, telling you that. And that's one of the things that I had when I was going to school, when I was in middle school and high school, that I had to confront. Every single Black American would come to me and ask me, do you do voodoo?
Mm-hmm.
Do you do voodoo? So, and then they used to always want to threaten you with they're going to jump you. I had to tell them one day, yes, we do voodoo. But my family has been 7 Days Adventists for 90 years. We've been 7 Days Adventists. But I had to tell them, yes, we do voodoo. So they would, stop picking on me, and I guess they could be my friend for once. That yeah, we could turn you into goat. Yeah, we could turn you into cow. That was a lot. But yeah, but so we need to build the bridges among us. When you know what I have noticed, that especially for me, when an African meet another African in the United States, for the most part, I'm not saying in generally, I'm not saying there's no hostility among them, because I find out that they do have a lot of tribal issue in Africa.
Mhm.
But for the most part, when they meet one another, they want to talk, they want to embrace. They want to get to know where you from, what part of Africa you from, where do you live, what, same thing I've seen with the Haitians. They want to assimilate. So we need to start doing that. Not with when I don't care. You at the store, you see another black person, you give a smile. You doing something. You starting something. Smile.
Mhm.
Somebody, another black, they're missing something. They can't pay. You got it. Hey, I
Mhm.
got you, my brother. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna pay for it. We need to start that. We need to start those kind of building bridges. As little as it may seem, if you got almost 60,000 people doing that, that would bring some change. If every other conscious group, their followers, are doing the little bit that they can, take the relaxer out, take the relaxer, be natural,
Mhm.
that's one step. Learn another different cook. Like, let me tell you something that I learned about the African American. That I'm not saying 11 million Haitian. I cannot speak for 11 million Haitian. But I will tell you what I've noticed. I've noticed something. I've noticed that when Black Americans are cooking, they do not cook without greens. Please, Haitian, if you are Haitian and you watching this video, please don't shoot me. Just comment. Just go there and comment and educate me. But I will tell you what I've seen in Haiti and what I see in the United States. Okay, in the Haitian community, and even the African would agree with me. I've noticed that when Black Americans are cooking, Black American have always got to have 2, 3 greens. That is something that we don't practice. Don't shoot me, but I'm just saying. We don't see it. We don't do it. Now we do have salad. We might have a salad, but we don't see 2, 3 greens. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. That's a culture that I'm learning. And I've noticed again, when Black Americans are eating dinner, they do not eat dinner without 2, 3 dessert. It ain't nothing for Haitian to have dinner, and you barely see the dessert. They might have like another sweet thing. I don't want to call it dessert, like different flavor of drink. They would do different flavor of drink. Grapefruit drink from squash. They would do, sour soap drink from squash. But like a piece of dessert, it's something that you don't see too often. It's not because we cannot afford it in Haiti. Because I know some people will be like, oh, maybe because you cannot afford it. No, that's not something that we really practice. Have 2, 3 greens and stuff like that. No, you see 2, 3 meat, 2, 3 different type of meat and stuff like that. So we need to learn each other's culture. Okay, we need to embrace each other's culture. We need to get to know the experience of the Black American in America. It's your duty. If you're a foreigner, you living in America, it is your job to know the Black American experience in America. And then another thing that I've noticed, how can we build the gap? How are you going to, you've been here 20, 30, 40, 50 years, you don't have no Black American friend. Because you were told to stay away from them. Because you were told that they're not good. Because you were told that, they're a troublemaker, blah, 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 blah. Or, you were told stories about them. And also, if you are Black American, you want to be part of that great movement, find you a foreigner friend. Be friend with that person. Learn the person's culture. Learn the person's heritage. That's how we're going to build the gap, little by little. Because I will tell you, the hostility that we have among us, we cannot bring that foolishness in Africa. We cannot bring it. Because when the Caribbean, Black American, go to Africa and we see them they doing their tribal fight, we have to be the diffuser. Because we already know our common enemy. We already know what we've been through. We already know how we were so different in the United States. So when we do go to Africa, we have to like no 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 my brother. Zulu gonna have to be friend with the Monday and the Zulu, no fighting over what? No, we got to build their bridges. We're going to build our bridges here. We're going to stop our hostility. We're going to love one another. We're going to embrace one another. We're going to be friends. We're going to have to fight Black American friend. We're going to have to fight foreigner Black friend. And then we're going to become one. And then when we do go to Africa, when we do confront, because that's one of the main things that the oppressor used against us, is the tribes that make them fight each other. And when you really look at it in the beginning, the first European that got to Africa, they said they have never seen so peaceful people. So
Mm-hmm.
they were peaceful. They were friends. They used to love and embrace one another. The exchange was good within them until the European come 600-700 years ago. They created that, not the European, the Arab, because the Arab were first enslaved the African. The Arab created the division. So we gotta be the wound healer. That's how I look at it. That's how I see it.
Shout out to everybody who super chatted. We'll go ahead and take a couple calls. It's Fafu Malao says she needs a good legume recipe.
Legume?
Yeah.
Legume. Oh, I could throw that down. And you know what you need to do, Dan?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Abefe, you know what I would pray that you do one day? I want you to create event in the state so we all could come. I don't know if it's in your mind, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
Create event so we can come and meet and greet. You need to create a meet and greet.
I will.
I will. Georgia, give me that date. I'll come and pop up. Whatever, create a meet and greet so that we can start loving and, we need to, you don't see the Spanish? They're always kissing. They're never tired of kissing one another. They're never tired of kissing. And one thing that I wanted to implement on me, I want to handshake I have handshake only for the enemy. But my brother, if I see you, I'm not going to give you a handshake. I'm sorry. Your wife could be sitting next to you. I'm sorry. I only have a handshake with an enemy. When I see my brothers and my sisters, I want hug and kisses. I'm going to kiss you on your cheek. I'm going to kiss you on the other cheek. And I'm going to hug you. So your wife knows the record, so your wife know it now. Any brothers, I'm going to hug. You that's the way you hug a man. You don't hug them in close, but you hug them in at a distance. You kiss and kiss on the cheek. You see what I'm saying? And sisters, there's the same way too. We gotta hug and kiss one another. We need to start that. You need to create a greet and meet where if you don't have Black American friend, here you're gonna meet your Black American friend so y'all can be friends. You don't have a foreigner friend, here that even you're gonna meet your foreigner friend so we can be friends. We're gonna have to start something like that. Seriously. I'm sorry.
Oh no problem. And listen, we'll take a couple calls if you guys want to. Call in. We'll take a couple calls. Here's the link. Email me, and I will send you a link. Email me, and I will send you a link if you want to come in. But everyone, thank you for joining. Make sure you hit that like button. And today's topic is time to bridge the gap and heal the hostility wound amongst us with our sister Ketty, all the way from Haiti. So guys, please hit that like button. Again, if you want to call in, go ahead and hit that like. Go ahead and email me. I just put the email. Here we go. Dimitri, I'm about to send you the link. All right, Dimitri, I sent you the link. Go ahead and hop in. Dimitri, I just sent you what do you mean? I said just email me and I'll send you the link. Dimitri, I sent you the link. So we'll take a couple call-ins. And everyone, again, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate the support. We are a little more than a month out for the inaugural first tour in Nigeria. So looking forward to that. And also, we will be doing another tour in November for our festivals in Orwuwo, our kingdom. So looking forward to that as well. So can't wait for you guys to, people who are coming with us in August and November, cannot wait for everyone who's attending. Dimitri, that's you? Police brutality worldwide. I just sent you the link. But if you could just wait until Dimitri comes on. Well, after he gets off, then you could come on. Dimitri,
Yo, what up, Donis?
go ahead, bro.
All right, so the one thing I say that tied like a bridge the gap is the mutual respect. Because the one thing that I can see why some Black Americans have some hostility is how other people can immigrate to our country because of the sacrifices of our ancestors, but then tell us we didn't do nothing. But if I were to go to their country, I'd never do that. Like if I was to go to Haiti and live over there, I would actually try to integrate with the population and actually build instead of try to like segregate myself away. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. What are your thoughts on that, Ketty?
Yes, he is right. He is absolutely right. Okay, you cannot come to a country for you not to learn the language, and for you not to learn the culture and heritage, and especially the oppressed. And the oppressed is you. The oppressed is you, because when you Haitian, Jamaican, from anywhere in the Caribbean, you walking around the United States, the police and the white people don't know that you from Haiti. They don't know where you're from. You're representing Black American.
Mm-hmm.
We are representing Black American. When we do something bad, as the Black, they don't say a Haitian did it. They say a Black person did it. Okay? They say a Black person did it. So that means, yes, you have to learn the language. You have to find a way to learn the culture. And you have to find a way to learn the heritage. So, and at the same time, while we're doing that, we need also the Black American to be a little bit open minded, a little flex, a little relaxed. Get, like Martin Luther King say, don't just because you seen don't just because you seen a Haitian assume the person do voodoo, the person cannot speak English, because I will tell you one thing about Haitian. We're very, and I can speak for Nigerian, all of them. They're very smart. Speaking a language does not denote intelligence. I will say that a billion times. Not speaking a language correct, making grammatical error does not denote someone's intelligence. So just because they're speaking with broken English, they cannot speak English, that does not mean they are dumb, they're retarded. It's just like technology. Technology just can't. I'm a nurse. Last year I made $88,000. That does not mean I'm dumb if I don't know how to work my phone. If I don't know how the technology work, it doesn't mean that I'm dumb. So we just need to educate one another, embrace one another, be a little bit more flex, be a little bit more relaxing towards one another. And yes, my brother, you are right. You have to learn the culture, you have to learn the heritage, you have to learn the Black experience, because the Black experience, Black American experience is my experience. And I will tell you, my Haitian struggle, my Haitian experience, and I don't know one Black American on earth in America that hooray or happy when we Haitian are struggling, or when we come to the state and they send us back to Haiti, when we come on a boat and they send us back to Haiti. I don't know one Black American that when they're oppressing us or treating us bad, or they feel like it's them too as well. And I've many protests that I've been to in Miami, in Little Haiti, I've always seen the Black American right here side by side with us. So we have to find a way to build the bridge and stop the gap. You're right indeed, my brother. We need to learn your language. We need to assimilate well in your culture. We need to do we need to do the exchange. But all I'm gonna ask is just be a little flex on us. Don't pick on us because we have a strong accent. Don't pick on us because we have our grammatical error. Don't just give us such as like Martin Luther King said, don't judge us based on our just meeting us, but rather on the content of our character.
Oh,
Let us give you a reason for you to hate us. Say, hey, you know what? I don't want to do voodoo. I know she's doing voodoo. I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna be with her. Or she's rude. She's disrespectful. Or she has, some sort of a trait that I don't want to affiliate with. But if she's a good person, she's reliable. Blah 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 blah. A good friend. Yes, I want to be. I want to be friends. So yeah, indeed, you're right. You're right.
I'm gonna say this and go. I don't want to be long winded. I say the main another issue we have is we didn't do what the Jewish people did because like once like they had a huge problem They're like, wait a minute, which one of y'all actually helped the oppressor punish us and whatnot? So they search for all the my bad for being tongue tied. They searched for all the turncoats and was like, hey, you either going to jail or we're gonna kill you. So we can actually like build up a strong relation amongst each other, and the only people here is the people who actually care for one another and whatnot. I don't want to say we have to kill them, but like to segregate them out of the community because there's no need to have cancer in our community who's going to just cause further divide and whatnot.
Cool.
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Repeat it again, Dimitri.
Oh, I was just saying we need to have a way where we can find all the people who mean us no good in the cancer of the community, separate them from us so we can actually build the gap and be stronger as a people.
Indeed. Indeed. Yes. We do need that. We need that. And you know, it's young people like Abefe Adewale. It's
Mm-hmm.
young people like you, because I'm looking at your picture, you're super young. Okay? You're super young. It's people like me. We're the generation that need to wake up. We need to have the heat. You know, because our ancestors, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all of them, they've already paved the way. They already paved the way. They did what they had to do, and they cannot do it. And we cannot let the oppressor. They're only 10% in the world. They claim that the Asian are 60%. I don't believe that. They claim that we're only 35%. I don't believe it. I truly believe that we're at least 45%. And I really believe that the Asian probably maybe 40%. And then, you know, they're only 10%. So we cannot let them run. What's going to happen to your children? What's going to happen to your grandchildren? What's going to happen to your great grandkids? Okay? What's going to happen to I have 5 kids. I have 3 beautiful girls and 2 boys. What's going to happen to them? What's going to happen to their children? What's going to happen? So we have to make Africa's business is our business. Black business is our business. We have to make that happen. We have to do it.
Mm. Dimitri, thank you for joining us, brother.
All right, have a great day.
No problem. Police brutality, you on next. Brother, police brutality, you could go ahead and join us. I sent you the link. And guys, again, thank you everyone for joining us. Make sure you hit that like button as you come in. We have 272 people watching. Please hit that like button as you come into the chat. Police brutality. Let's see. And again, the topic is time to bridge the gap and heal the hostility wound amongst us.
Yeah, hello, Dinus. How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
Yeah, like I've been listening to the sister, and everything she said is on point. I'm for global unification of our people, not just in America or African America or in the Jamaica, also in the Southern Americas, and also in Africa and in other places like in Australia, New Zealand, where our people are scattered in all 4 corners of the earth. Because one of the things that the mainstream media is doing is that they're putting all these divisions between us, and it's causing a lot of issues. Okay, I'm for unification of our people all the time. I'm from the continent, so I'm Nigerian, and we need to come together and form a collective unit, because seriously, the whole Caucasoid population is, I think, it's going down more than 5%, and our population is rising. You know, and that's the thing, because if you check on the latest population roll, we are more in numbers collectively. So all this anti-African rhetoric, all this stuff, we should stop it. All this fighting, and the sister just said everything that was on my mind anyway. She just said everything. I'm just trying to add up, to what she said, because this is very necessary for us to come together and form a collective unit. You know,
You want to add to that, Sister Ketty?
Yes, I mean, yeah, he is right, because I remember. Let me tell you one last thing about the mainstream media. Did you know those who come in chain migration? Those foreigners who come in chain migration, like me, I came in through chain migration because my mother was the one who came here and applied for me. Okay, now you'd have the Haitian community or the whatever community you're from, Jamaican community, and let's not lie. If we want the wound to heal, we must not lie. Black Americans do not lie. Black foreigners do not lie. Don't hide your disease. There's a saying in the Haitian culture: if you hide a disease, you're not gonna find cure. But if you talk about the disease, you will find cure for it. Let's not lie among us. We do say it. We do say it. So let's not lie. We have to be open-minded. We have to bring everything out, spit it out, vomit it out, for us to find healing. When we come through chain migration, you have the Haitian community, not in general. Remember, it will be an idiot, it will be very imbecile for you to generalize anything. Anybody who does that, they're stupid, they're ignorant, even if they have a PhD. You cannot generalize everything, everybody. But not everybody. But you would find a great group of people. You, my brother from Nigeria, you can attest to it. You, my brother, Black American, I forgot your name, sweetheart. The young one, he's younger than us. He looks like he's in his 20s. Oh, Dimitri. Okay, sorry, Dimitri. Yeah, you can attest to it. When I came through chain migration, when I come, you hear the community will say, stay away from Black American. They give you a long rap sheet of Martin Luther King on why you should stay away from Black American. Did you know the mainstream media also do it? Not to the chain migration, because they don't have no contact with the chain migration. There's no contact with the chain migration. Keep in mind, we're doing it, the chain migration, to us, right? To us. And then you got the mainstream media, the people that, the other group of immigrants that come in the state are the ones that, like, when natural disaster comes in, the political political issues, this group of people, they don't come to the chain migration. The American organization, like church, the Lutheran church, the Catholic church, they're the one who go get them. When the army go get them, they send them they put them in a cave, of course. And then the Catholic church, the Lutheran church, and all these other group of organizations, all these other charity come and get them and place them in an apartment, place them in a home, learn them how to assimilate if they are from a snow country because Africa is so snowy, or the Caribbean. I mean, because Africa is not snow, and Africa and the Caribbean is very tropical. They have to give you a lesson, give you a tour of the snow. Do you know what they do to these people? They tell them the same thing that our community are telling us. Black Americans do drugs. Black Americans are gay. Do not date Black American. They not like the African or the Caribbean, where the men are the head of the household and the men is responsible for the bills. And it's true. We grew up on that. We grew up on the men take care of the household. And it used to be like that in 1940, 1950, where the father was the one who was responsible to take care of the light bill and the rent. But so keep in mind, we got our community telling us who come through chain migration how to look at our brother and sister of Black American, and we got the one who come, the other group that come in exile or political right or natural disaster. We got those organizations, and they're mainly white. They're not Black American. They're not Black American. They're mainly white. They're not telling them, oh yeah, and they don't put them. And think about it. Where do you see a group of Black immigrants go stay in the ghetto? They don't put them in the ghetto. They tell them that. Not only they tell them that to socialize and deal with Black Americans, and they don't even put them in the ghetto where they can be friends with them. You see what I'm saying? So we have those kind of obstacles that we have to break them down. And it's something that the media, we got your migration telling us how to treat the Black American. We got the organization, the Lutheran Church, the Catholic Church, other different charities all telling us to stay away from Black American. And the media is doing its play by telling Black Americans, don't go to Africa. Ebola, HIV, hot, no electricity. Don't go to Haiti. They do voodoo. You would get robbed. So yeah, we have a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do, people. And Abefe, Adewale, you're ahead. You gotta lead the way, baby. Don't give up. Take your medicine. I mean, not medicine, because I know you don't believe in that. Find your herbs, drink your herbs, Eat your healthy meal because we need you to go till you on your can. You're gonna
Uh-huh.
stop until you on your can, honey. Don't stop.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, well,
Also. Yeah.
Prince
Like.
Brutality, I was gonna say one more comment or question. I gotta let some other people on here.
Okay. Okay. I just want to say that the sister has said it all. Like people should understand that we need to come together. That's all I have to say.
Okay. All right, brother. We appreciate it. Odabo. All right, Jason Brown. I just sent you the link. Jason Brown. I just sent you the link. And then after that, I'm gonna pass it to Q Butter and then Miss Muhammad, and then we'll go ahead and close out. But Jason Brown, I just sent you the link.
You gonna probably get back to me too. Yeah, I am. I'm calling him. Let me know when he got me back, okay? Probably get back to me. Yeah.
Yo, my bad. I hit the wrong button and had closed and had shut down the chat. But I still think we're good though.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Jason Brown. There's the echo.
Sorry about that.
Okay. I'm waiting for Jason Brown to come on. All right, Jason, you got 1 more minute. Let me read some of these super chats. Let's see here. Brother Miss Amelia, how do we bridge the gap with non-English speakers who rarely migrate, such as Black Brazilians? That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
Yeah, the language barrier. We gotta definitely. Police brutality. You still on?
Yeah. Let me call off. Someone called me back, so let me just call. Let me take off. Sorry.
All right, no problem. Jason, go ahead.
Yeah, I just wanted to. How you, Dennis? I just wanted to add to that I think maybe we need a day or where we can all come together, maybe a link up day where everyone from the diaspora, Africa, Caribbean, Americas, all have some sort of event that maybe takes place over a week or two where we all gather and exchange.
Okay.
That's what I was
What are your
thinking.
thoughts on that, Miss Ketty?
What are your thoughts on that?
Oh, my, absolutely. In fact,
When they can all come together.
we somewhat do
Oh,
that,
I'm
but
sorry. I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
well, I was saying we somewhat do that, but I think when we have events like this, Jason, it's all the party, like the party. So I give you an example, like Memorial Day weekend, they have the Caribbean Festival. What is it called when they put on the outfits and the carnival or whatever? And so people come from all over the diaspora, but it's just a party and it's not constructive.
Exactly.
You know
No,
what I
that's
mean?
not sufficient.
So I think if there was more structure around it where we could actually
Yes.
sit down and talk and
Yes.
discuss our differences and build, it'll be
Yes.
more constructive because
Yes.
people are attracted to that because
Yeah.
obviously the girls are half naked and they got the glitter on and they
Okay.
just twerking in the middle of the streets, but nothing really constructive comes from it. But at the same time, there was Dr. Eric Kana, who is the ambassador to the Americas from the African Union. She had a meeting here a couple months ago.
That means we all should go through that.
Yeah, I mean, it was the turnout was okay, especially it was here in Atlanta, but the turnout wasn't really. I mean, there was no major media there, and the turnout was just okay. But when it's time to party, we all show up.
No, but what's it? Because you have to understand.
There's somebody has some background noise. All right, go ahead, Ketty.
Yeah, I mean, you have to understand that event that Aki and I did. It is a that's the kind of event that your conscious people, all your 50,000 that subscribes. I bet you're not gonna find them at those kind of events because they're not into stuff like that. But if you had put the date, or you get affiliated with somebody, because there's different kind of group. Like in the Haitian Revolution, it wasn't always the whole slave that wanted to be part of the revolution. And you know what? The leaders did. Anybody who was weak or who showed signs of not being part of the revolution, they beheaded them right in there. Beheaded them. Because you have to be ready to fight. You have to be ready. Can you imagine? You have to be ready to fight, because they were in the bush. They were in the bush. When they shooting, keep in mind they shooting, and they just walk up on them and start beheading them. In 1 hour, 20,000 died. So those kind of events, they're gonna have their own people going to those events. And the conscious event, like when Akia came or any of them come, if you organize it and you structure it, you find a way, you're gonna have a lot of people that come because they're part of your conscious world and they want to be in that conscious environment. And they also would probably have productive questions for her. You see what I'm saying? So whenever, like, let's say if y'all do it, you cannot rely on the entertainment part, because some people are not even conscious. They just go there because they can whine, and they know that men like to see them whine, and they just go to whine. That's all they want to do. Whine and have fun and good time. Show off their beautiful body, the flat belly, and all that. Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. I enjoy all that. I love to see the beautiful body and the glitter and the twerking. I enjoy all that. But
I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
Why you enjoy all that? Because it is in your DNA as a black man. Yes. Nobody cannot take that away from you, to love women. And you're going to like women for the rest of your life, and a lot of women. So if you only with one woman, you trust me, you're consciously strong. Because that's one thing about the black. They lack authority. They like to be in charge and control, especially when it comes to women.
All right, let me unmute the brother. Jason Brown, if you have we'll take one more question. I gotta let some more people on here. Go ahead, Jason.
Okay, I understand all of that, but I've just noticed, like, yesterday it was Gay Pride Day, and all of the gay people had their day to celebrate. The government out here in the UK is promoting it like 100%. So I was just wondering if there was the same energy for our own day as black people, whatever. I know we're Black History Month, but I've never seen anything of a link up, and that's where the disconnect is, where we all need to actually have communication and clear lines of communication, and representatives from each part of the diaspora to, create that type of connection.
All right, brother. We appreciate you coming on, brother. Q Butter, you're on next. I sent you the link. And then Miss Muhammad, if you're still there, you'll be last, and then we'll go ahead and log out. But brother Q Butter, I sent you the link. Come on in. And Miss Muhammad, I'm gonna send you the link right now. If you could just wait till Q Butter gets done, then you can hop on. But everyone, once again, thank you for joining us. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson trolling from his Kinganda account. Thank you for the super chat. We need a tricking tour worldwide at Mount Tricking Baptist Church. Pastor Reverend Dr. Do You Wrong. Thank you, O'Shea, over at his Kinganda account. All right, Q Butter, go ahead, brother.
Yo, what's good, King? I've been trying to link with you for the longest, man. I definitely appreciate you coming from Brooklyn, man. I want you to know that. Definitely, I appreciate what you're doing, King. To the sister, Sapase.
Nabule!
Hey, how you mean? Shout out all the African family all over. I know a lot of us Black Americans may not seem as though, we have our mindset on par because, unfortunately, we have been drilled for a long time by white people and white media, like the sister has been saying, and it has taught us to see our own people as enemies. I don't know if you know, I built the Institute in Brooklyn. It's only for Black people, and we service children. This is our second year full time, and we service children all over the country. And I'm hoping that I can get children in other parts of the world now. I'm looking for children in any part of the continent, anywhere in the diaspora. As long as you're Black, and you know you're Black and you're for the movement, I will educate your children for free. If you can afford to pay, pay. But if you can't, let's work. You know, and like the brother was saying, we got tons of technology now that's readily available for extremely cheap measures. And so I employ any black person who's boiling, send some products to the Caribbean, send some products to different countries on the continent, and let's develop it up. An Amazon classroom costs about $300, $500. That's a widescreen TV, a camera, and a little computer, and you could be getting all of that work going on, connecting people across the world. And so, I wanted to say that part. I also want to again put that plug out there. If you are in any part of the world, my program is open to you, the ZayexInstitute.org, and it's all about connecting Black people here, there, and anywhere, so that way we can unite and take advantage of all of the tools that we have available to us. And I saw some people in the chat saying, we need events. And I think you were saying that, King. I personally think this is the event, and any opportunity we have to unite and link. Like, I don't know where the sister's at, but I'm in Brownsville right now. Brownsville, Brooklyn, all of in the Garrison. And she's wherever she's at, you wherever we are. And this is what it's about. And that's why I really love your platform. I think you have one of the most special platforms
Yes.
on YouTube, bro. Like, you be connecting people and you don't get mixed up in no bullshit, no BS, and you really bring that work out. So I definitely want to congratulate you and tell you thank you, for what you've been doing.
No problem, brother. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. It really does. And thank you for the support.
Nah, for sure, because there's not enough of us. When you hear that whole ADOS argument, I saw people talking about Pan-Africans versus ADOS. What have Pan-Africans done for? I said, bro, W.E.B. Du Bois created Pan-Africans, like Pan-Africanism in America. Like, what do you mean? Marcus Garvey.
Man, but,
I'm not a fan of W.E.B. Du Bois in any way. However,
he was anti Marcus Garvey. So,
No, but the Pan-African movement in America is attributed to him. And I'm just stating names that people publicly state. I don't consider W.E.B. Du Bois until his later years. However, I'm stating people who in their own right stated that that's what they were at some point in their life. And when you count up these people, like, I'm a Garveyite. So when people say, what did Pan-Africans do for Black Americans? I said, Garvey united thousands of people. He did things that people never did in the country.
Million shit.
You know what I mean? Millions. And then almost all of the oldest schools that are Black-centered, African-centered schools are created by Pan-Africans. We have so many political leaders in every major city who are Pan-Africans, who are fighting for people of the diaspora across the board who get it. And unfortunately, there's a lot more of us who were just taught by a white woman and who spent their entire first 30 years of life being taught by a white woman and television and Black people who have white women walking around in their head, and they just don't realize it. I've heard people tell me, Haitians and America. I said, Haitians have been involved in Black America. The first country America and for American imperialization was Haiti from 1913 to 1933. And had America not occupied Haiti and created Dominican Republic and killed the thousands of people over there, Haiti would have continuously been able to help us out. You see what I mean? From the Civil War, Haitians sent over 500 to 1,000 people to help fight against this people in the Civil War. Then during the Revolution, there was people they sent people in during the Revolution. Not during the Revolution, during the Civil War. I'm sorry. Then there's, of course, everybody knows the establishment of Chicago and what it meant for America. And I forgot the brother's name, Jean Jacques or something like that, who established Chicago. Very important history, and having a sense of cultural pride. Unfortunately for me and a lot of us in America, we're not used to seeing that, and it confuses us when we meet people who look like us and have a sense of cultural pride, and we take it as a form of disrespect, but that's not what it is. It's just Jamaicans are Jamaicans, Trinidadians are Trinidadians, Ugandans are Ugandans, and it's okay for them to have their own sense of pride in where they're from. But that doesn't mean that they feel like they're better than you or they're not. And to Black Americans, I always suggest, a lot of things that I hear people bring up, they get more grants for business. And I have to tell people, like, most people from outside of the country cannot work a regular job. So they have to do business, and everything that's centered around is business. And for me, my business acumen and my yearn to be an entrepreneur was largely developed because I grew up in a neighborhood that was largely multiculturally developed and largely Caribbean. And every single Caribbean person out there had a business, multiple businesses. Every Haitian man I know was a mechanic, had a store. He had, owned a church. His wife was owned a daycare center. and they work and they put in that effort, and the reaps of their work is a different type of money. And I think because a lot of us aren't, developed in a certain way on purpose, we don't understand that, the money that comes in from a business is totally different than an entrepreneur, and you're going to develop differently. And over 30 years of seeing people from the Caribbean and Africa come to America just for the last 30 years and focus sheerly on owning businesses, you're going to develop way faster than someone who's only focused on working in jobs. And, that's just the reality of the situation. I think a lot of us get that mixed up and cross that over, And the last one I was gonna say was people that come in from other countries. Not all Black Americans are lazy, or no, we're not lazy. We've been put in a position by this government in which a lot of us just really are lost and hurt and don't know what to do. We watched every one of our political leaders be murdered. They put chemical agents in our community to destroy us. They
That's true.
profited.
Right.
They profited
Right.
off of everything they did to us, and we're just stuck. Just in 1985, they were blowing up an entire city block to kill
Yeah.
Black people who just wanted to live by themselves. So there's a real sense of fear that's in our people, and we just have to understand and be empathetic of our own people.
Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for coming on, and make sure you stay in contact too.
Yeah, King, I definitely will, man. I met number love for you.
Yeah, I love you to come on and we could do a show together.
Facts.
All right, brother. I appreciate it, man.
Peace.
Peace. Sister Muhammad, you on? Sister Muhammad, if you are still with us, you are on.
We cannot hear you, sweetheart.
No, she's not. She's not on yet. Brother Q, brother, powerful brother. Got to do a show with him. Let's see here. Sister Muhammad, you are on the clock. If you're Black Sunrise, are you Renata Jones? Miss Muhammad, is this you? Miss Muhammad, you're on mute. You got to unmute yourself, Miss Muhammad. Miss Muhammad, you got to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Great. Yeah, Dinah, thanks for having me on again. And I would just wanted to add to the sister what she was saying throughout the whole call or the whole show. I mean, it's good to see somebody come from another place and, have the same sentiments. Because, Dinah, you're one of the first people I've ever heard on YouTube try to reach out to all Black people across the continent. And when I've always told people I've never had a problem with Africans, people couldn't understand where I was coming from. So I'm like, well, what is all of this contention? Where is it coming? What do they see? Because I've never been privy to it. I've never seen it. So, and it just amazes me how it's like we're mad at each other because we got the boat dropped us off in different spots. For all we know, one of our sisters could have been dropped off in Haiti, and her children are coming over here, and we're being nasty to them. So, by my grandparents coming from Haiti, and sis, like I said to you, and yes, ma'am, and by my people coming over from Haiti, and with ADOS, it seems like ADOS had contention with other Black people, so I didn't know where I stood in that, because for me, knowing some of my people come from Haiti and some of my people come from West Africa, I just did not feel comfortable with the rhetoric. So I didn't know where that placed me, because I'm not gonna diss my people for a check. I'm just not gonna do it. So that's where I was looking at it, and I don't know, what do you suggest we can do as a people to come together? Because I know when I go places, I try to greet. I can tell an African and I can tell where they come from, which part of Africa, east, west, north, south. I can tell by looking at them. So I just walk up, I make sure I introduce myself, and I tell them I'm glad they're here.
Yeah.
And I try to break down this story that's been going on for years. Because when somebody brought it to me, oh, Africans don't like us, I'm like, what? Why not? So the first chance I got when I went to college, the first opportunity I got was I mingled with Africans. and it's been going on ever since. I've never had a problem. So I'm telling everybody out there, if you all are on that or Africans don't like us, go try and mingle with them. Because I guarantee you, you got some people in your family, some people on your block that don't like you either. So you cannot let that stop you from trying to discover who your people are.
You want to build on that, Sister Ketty?
Well, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really
Miss
appreciate it.
Muhammad, Miss Muhammad, if you could mute yourself, there's a lot of background noise.
Okay, yes, honest.
Mhm.
Yes. I was saying again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, you're right. But also I wanted to emphasize on few things that the brother prior to her had stated, and which is the same thing that she's saying. It's the same thing, same thing. It's okay for you to be. Just I was listening to Trevor Noah, who was congratulating the African for winning the World Cup, and the African and the French government was a little bit upset and said, no, 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 no. It wasn't Africa who won the World Cup. It was the French who won the World Cup, not Africa. He said, well, you know, they are from different tribes and different countries and so far and so on. So, you know, because of them, you guys now, won the World Cup. Well, it's just something that you and I, Abefe, and my sisters and my brothers that was on the page, it's okay for us to be in different tribes. We are different tribes. I am from the tribe of Haiti, and we have tribes, Jamaican tribes. We have Trinidadian tribe, Cuban tribe, Dominican tribes. And they are different cultures because I will tell you, I have a sister that married to a Jamaican man, and our food is very similar, but it doesn't taste the same. You cannot give me Jamaican food and tell me that's Haitian food. You cannot give me jerk chicken and tell me that's Haitian cooking. I would be like, no, that is not. It's yummy. It's delicious. It's very fulfilling. I love it. But I know how we cook our Haitian chicken, and I know how we cook our food, just like Black American. I'm not going. Then I cannot cook a green and bring it to Black American and say this is a green. They're gonna be like, it's good, it's delicious, but that's not Black American soul food because we know Black American soul food. It's okay for us to be diversity within our unity. When we're gonna, I'm telling you, you're gonna see it 20 years from now, 30 years from now, 40 years from now. You're gonna see it when we go do the migration, the back and forth in Africa, in of course the Caribbean and America, when we see the traits that the Caucasian left in Africa, as far as the tribal war, we're the one that's gonna put the diffusion. It's gonna be us. It's gonna be you. It's gonna be the Black American. It's gonna be the Caribbean. We're gonna ask for it to stop. We're not gonna take part of it. We're not going to be part of no Zulu. We're not going to be part of no Monday. We're not going to be part of none of that tribe that think that they're going to be fighting each other. No. You don't like so-and-so because they have a Zulu name. We don't like so-and-so because they're from this. Oh, this tribe and that tribe don't mix. We're going to be the diffuser. We're going to be their healing. We're going to come and do what we're supposed to be doing to put it. So we got to start here. We have to start right here. We have to start with loving each other, embracing each other like our sister today. When we meet everywhere else, in stores, school, stop, have an open conversation because it's a lot of, we got to do the work. The white people are not going to do the work for us. We cannot rely on the white people to do. They don't want to do it. They want for the gang to keep fighting. When I heard Blood and Crip unite, I went and kneeled down and put my head up and said, thank you, Jesus, hallelujah. We needed that. We needed that. So you're right, my sister, and you're right, my brother. You're right.
Miss Muhammad, anything you'd like to share in closing? Then we got Miss Jones coming on, and then we'll close out. Miss Muhammad, hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Yeah, can you hear me, Diana?
Yeah, go ahead. Anything you want to share in closing? Then we'll let Miss Jones.
Yeah, when the sister mentioned the Africans winning the cup for France, and that is so indicative of our situation across the globe. The European countries, they'll take us for their entertainment. They'll
Right.
take take black people from all over the world and put them on their team. But while we're living in their societies, their communities, we just niggas to them. They're quick to tell us to go back where we came from,
Yes.
but let us learn something for them, or bring them in some revenue, or provide a substantial amount of entertainment for them, like sports and everything. You know what? Then we're them.
Right.
So we have to recognize the way in which we're being used. I know the money is nice, but we're gonna have to come up with a different way to get around this, because this is causing us great division. I mean, if we were united, if we didn't have these little isms about each other, uh, white people would be done.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. It's a
They
wrap.
would be finished.
Yes.
Yeah. Mr. Muhammad, thank you, sister, for joining us. We appreciate you hopping on.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, Dennis, I got one more comment. When I was on your panel the other day,
Okay.
there was a couple of people in chat. They were saying how they were disgruntled because Black Americans are telling Nigerians what to do. I
Oh.
don't feel like it's us telling them what to do. If I feel like we have a brotherhood and a sisterhood across the world, if my brothers and my sisters are being disenfranchised or treated unjustly, no matter where they are, I'm gonna speak out on that. You be Jamaican, Haitian, Nigerian, whatever. If you are being done wrong, Assad Muhammad's gonna say something about it. So it has nothing to do with me trying to tell Nigerians what to do. I'm concerned for your plight, and I hope you're concerned for mine. That's all that is.
Okay, sister. Thank
And
you.
thanks for having me on. I hope you guys have a great day.
You too. Enjoy your Sunday. The rest of your Sunday. Thank
You
you.
too.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dennis. And sister, goodbye to you. And I hope you keep try to catch up with me, because I'm trying to get my Haitian Creole under control, and I'm kind of slow with it. But I'll check with Dennis as to how to get in contact with you.
I'll in fact, what I'll do, I'll put the sister's email address in the description box once we get done, so you guys can have it.
Okay, Dennis. Thank you, sis, and au revoir to you.
All right. Bye bye. All right. Miss Jones, go ahead.
Hi, Global Black Family. Hi, Search for Huru, and hi, Miss Ketty. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Regarding the lie, because it is a lie, regarding the lie that Black commit crimes, the most crimes in the United States, I want everyone to get a quick pen and paper. You're gonna go to Google, and you're going to type in U.S. crime statistics by race. Better yet, FBI crime statistics by race. You're going to start from the year 2000 and you're going to go up till 2018. When you look at the U.S. crime statistics, there are 30 areas in which crimes are committed. When you analyze the statistics from 2000 to 2018, out of 30 areas of crimes committed in the United States, the white male population commits the most crimes towards 80% of the 30 areas of crime. That means they dominate 28 areas out of 30 areas. The two areas that Blacks need to work on is theft and murder. These are the two areas where Blacks fail in the area of crime. The second thing, I'm going to keep this quick. When it comes to those two areas as well, where Blacks commit the most crime, those crimes are not accounted for the whole U.S. population. This is how they twist the statistics. They make it look like, let's take murder as an example. It would say, let's say 52% of the murders committed in 2018 were committed by Blacks. They twist the statistics to make it look like 52% of the Black population, which is about, let's say, 22 million, commit crime. That is not what the statistics say. What it says is, in all the crimes committed for that year, not the overall population, the crime population. Okay, the second thing I wanted to talk about, and I'll be quick, if you want to understand how blacks in America and blacks in the Caribbean forged a bond through music, what we call hip hop,
Yes.
when you understand how the Jamaican influence of hip hop came to be, you have to know Kaiso or Calypso,
Yeah,
which was
Calypso.
big in the United States in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s. This is where you get your Minister Louis Farrakhan singing Calypso. This is where
Mhm.
you get your Harry Belafonte singing Calypso. When it comes to battle rap, the Caribbean influence, which goes back to West Africa, your call and your response, that was called in the 20s Pekong Duo, or what we call extempo. So for those who do not understand the long, strong relationship between blacks in the Caribbean and blacks in America, they need a history lesson. And the last thing I'm going to say is, Sister Ketty, who wine better, Haiti or Trinidad?
What did you say?
Who won
Bye.
better, Haiti or Trinidad?
Oh, wine? I never had none. Tell her. What is
No, I don't know if she's saying wine when you want your hip.
Oh, who wine better? Okay, who wine? Okay, yeah, I got. Okay, I see what you said. No, I got an answer for her. Oh my God.
Who knows?
I'm waiting for him.
Uh, I was gonna say, Sister Jones, shout out your platform too and your channel.
She left.
She left.
Yeah.
Oh, she left. Oh, okay, okay, okay.
But I wanted to answer her. So
Yeah,
I'm
go,
sure
yeah,
she's
go
gonna
ahead,
hear
go
me.
ahead, and answer, then we'll close out. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I thought she meant wine drink. No. My
No,
daughter said, no, it's not wine drink.
I think she said wine.
Yeah,
I think
whining. Okay. Well, I will tell her who wine better. Out of the whole Caribbean, nobody cannot beat Bahamian whining and Haitian whining. And then Trinidad. Jamaican is last. The woman cannot whine for nothing in the world. The woman, I don't know, the one with the belly. You're supposed to whine with your hip. But the woman, the wine with the, it's like when they wine like almost like white girls. Almost like white girls. But the Bahamian, oh my goodness. Listen, the Bahamian, oh, they can wine. I can't wine like them. The Haitian, when Haitian are doing the roots, when Haitian wine more when they're doing a music we call root. Root is a music that they I love that music. They sing that the wording is mainly for political or when you call it on the spirit. When you call it on the spirit, there's a way that the Haitian approach the spirit. When they call it the spirit, like you gotta call for the spirit to mount you. You know, the way that they call for the spirit, then they start whining. Oh my God, I love when I can watch those videos all day, every day. Yeah, they whine good. And then of course, I don't know if you guys been watching Kofi Olumide. Kofi Olumide, he got some girls that can whine. But anyway, yeah. But one thing, my brothers and my African American women, oh my goodness, they cannot whine. Oh Lord, but I think they do better in the strip club. I see them whine better in the strip club. But in the music video, they do more booty shake. They do more booty shake. But whining, baby, you gotta give that to Bahamian, Haitian, Trinidad, those Kofi Olumide girls from Nigeria. You gotta give it to those Dijuna, Les Cœurs Brisés is a group called Cœurs Brisés. And then Jamaican and Black American are in the same boat.
Okay.
And hey, we listen, there is nothing wrong with different culture, with us joke about one another. There's nothing wrong about we pick. It's love. When I call you a nigger and you call me a nigger, I know it ain't nothing. It's either you upset with me or we joking. There's nothing wrong with it. That's
No,
how we came to work.
we ain't calling each other niggers. We definitely not doing that. I mean,
No,
maybe
I
nigga,
know, but I was
but
just
not
saying that is
nigga. No,
you're
but
right about that.
I don't
Yeah, we
like
don't
that
want to do
word
that.
anyway. But go ahead,
Yeah.
go ahead.
But it's just that in the same, like I was just saying, you know how it is used now. That's what I mean. When we joking, we can joke with each other, we can laugh with each other. We're brothers and sisters. We want to do what brothers and sisters do. You see what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let you go, but there's one little final joke that the Jamaican and Haitian always do. Every season time, every time is earthquake season or a natural disaster season, you always hear the Jamaican say in the Jamaican accent. I cannot speak in the Jamaican accent. But in the Jamaican accent, you would hear the Jamaican say, "Hey, I want the hurricane to go to Haiti. I want you to go to Haiti and just go in Haiti. You need to leave Jamaica and go to Haiti. Go somewhere else. Don't go come here. Go. Because the Haitian gonna put voodoo on you and the Haitian gonna finish up with you with the voodoo. That's a joke. And then we Haitian, we like, no. You're gonna go back to Jamaica. You're gonna go back to Jamaica. Because every single Jamaican smoke weed. They're all gonna be high. And they're not gonna feel when you come. It's just a joke. We all just joking. We put comment. We are brothers and sisters. We're gonna do what brothers and sisters do. We joke, we laugh, we pick on one another, but it's a joke. We don't mean no harm. We don't mean, we don't have no hatred. People, listen, we want the oppressor to feel the love in us that they thought that would have never happened. Point as it blank. That's it.
Sister Ketty, thank you so much for joining us. Really enjoyed the conversation. Really appreciate it. How can if you want people to reach out to you, how can they contact you if you want to share your email address? It's up to you.
Well, my email address that would be Kettly, Kettly, Kasir, Casir, kettlycasir@gmail.com.
Okay, and then I'll also put it in the description as well.
Yes, yeah, kettlycasir@gmail.com.
Okay. We appreciate you coming on. Everyone, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you go to Search for Uhuru on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Until next time, family, Dynasty Mirror, Search for Uhuru. Peace.
Thank you so much for having me. Keep on doing the good work. Do not get discouraged.
Thank you, sister.
so much. I pray for you all the time, and I want you guys to please support him. Put the like button, financially support, all the good stuff. Thank
you, sister. All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.